Hello, and welcome to Tuesday Evening's Intention. If you could find a place to close your eyes and not be disturbed for the next 20 minutes, sitting or lying down, that would be good. I'm going to create a reality of our choosing here. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with some big, slow breaths. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries are floating up and away from you. Take the next breath of life in, fill your lungs, fill your belly. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I'd like you to focus on bringing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now do a quick body scan and see if there's anywhere you're feeling tension. If so, I want you to just bring your awareness there right now and ask the area to relax. It's okay to just be at peace right now. Then we're going to go up and talk to our mind. We're going to thank our mind, actually, for all the hard work it does for us. But we can invite it to just have a seat on the couch and chillax for a bit. Right now, we're going to let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of the council, but just take more of a back seat right now. And then we'll deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. I want you to imagine now that you're sitting on the ground, on the grass, on a beautiful summer's day. And I want you to feel the thoughts that you have. I want you to envision them as little wafts of feathers that are around you. But as soon as you see an individual thought appearing as a feather and floating in the air around you, you feel a magnetic pull of the earth and the gravity. And the feathers fall to the ground and make a nice, soft cushioning all around you. And so you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, not getting engaged. You're noticing them and then just letting them fall, letting the gravity of the earth, magnetic pull, just bring them to the ground without your intervention, without getting engaged. And just allow that to continue. If you are observing your thoughts, you are not your thoughts. You're something much more deeply profound. And we're going to explore that bit here. First, we're going to take a journey from the head to the chest cavity. I want you to envision yourself opening the door to your heart and stepping into it, into a brilliant, beautiful, yellow golden light, like you're completely bathed in this beautiful, warm, loving light. You feel so safe, so secure, and so happy. This place in your heart is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what we really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And we're just going to have a bit of a shift in perception here and experience our energy body or our light body now. You look down at your hands and see that all the cells in your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're kind of existing, floating there like a light cloud, very blissful. And you have a very particular shade of color and texture to your light. I want you to just experience that right now. You look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you. It's so pure, it draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that light. This is the light that we all belong to, this high resonance frequency energy, existing as light, as love, as joy. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of the flow at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to be here. And you don't have to change any belief that you have. All truths are inclusive here. At the end of the day, what this really is just total connection. You might get a sensation of coming home when you join in, which is quite common for me. And eventually you'll experience on all levels that you are everything else and everyone else in the universe, and they are also contained in you. We are all one being, all the same pie, slightly different flavors, but the same pie. And it's an amazing place. I call it the Nexus. There are many names for it. I call it the Nexus. Spontaneous healings happen here, miracles. And the ability to create. We're going to take advantage of that here in a moment. You also have here at your fingertips all the knowledge and wisdom of the universe, of the collective, at your disposal. This is where our intuition draws from. This is where our higher dimensional selves guide us. And so let's go ahead and envision the life that you've always dreamed of having for yourself now. In all its detail, I'm going to guide along in generalities because we all at the core want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. So first, let's talk about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, complete, whole, healthy, vibrant, moving your physical body with ease and grace, and a balanced emotional body, mental body full of clarity, and the energetic body filled and complete. We trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, and guard us against anything we need shielding from. In this reality, we all look after our own bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to look after our bodies, that is amply available to us. I want you to experience this vitality for yourself right now. Be in your shoes. It is already done. It has already happened. So say we all. What does this feel like? I feel a great weight lifted from me. I feel effervescence running through my entire system, to the DNA, to the cells, to the atoms, to the electrons, everything realigning back to the natural, balanced state of health. This makes me feel light and joyful. And now that you're experiencing this vitality for yourself, I want you to extend it to your friends and family. Feel the satisfaction of seeing their health and vitality. And then extend that to your community. And then extend it to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. And it is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this earth for us all, and that is the truth. So right now, let's take care of everybody, lifting humanity out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And we have a little bit left over for comforts too. So let's say we have the resources to travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a very unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we are on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we're fulfilled on many levels when we follow our path. I want you to experience this right now in your reality. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And it's okay if you don't know right now. Right now, we're going to just generate the feelings, and that will beckon your clarity around your gift to come into your consciousness. So the feelings we're looking for are wholeness and that all around good feeling you get throughout yourself when you make a selfless act for somebody else. Or go back to a memory where you're completely enamored or fascinated by what you're doing, so much so that you lose track of time. That's what we're after. And now envision yourself feeling completely fulfilled at the end of the day. You're going to bed. You sleep soundly through the night. You wake up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all over again, walking on your path. And now let's look at the consequences of this. We just did this for all of humanity. What does that look like? I see all the imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution, where we've learned how to live in harmony and balance with our ecosystem, supporting Mother Earth the way she supports us. I see us exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing together into the future in a very sustainable and balanced way. What an exciting time to be alive. I'm walking down this street in my reality, seeing other people in the street and seeing the smiles on their faces and feeling that contented energy of fulfillment mirrored back in all the faces I see. And now let's talk about being together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. And that's through the meadow and also over the bumps. But let's envision right now us celebrating life together on this beautiful planet, in song, in music, in dancing, in playing, in laughing. What does this feel like? Joy is just expanding in my chest. And I'm feeling connection, all relationships healing, communications opening, connections being made. It's a beautiful energy. Now let's intend one more thing in this reality, that everybody awakens to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling the connection to the all. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we are, this high vibrational frequency, resonance, energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore, like greed, like judgment, harming another. And these fall away, and everybody just seems to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow on our journeys. And feel the energy this is to exist in. What is it like? To me, I feel the collective fear, tension, and worries lifting collectively up off of our shoulders and transforming in the atmosphere into a higher vibrational frequency. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming again in my heart, and I am overflowing with compassion. And all the connections between us clear and clean and open, and communication flows. What an amazing reality to exist in. It's so easy. It's the way it should be. This is our natural state of being. And wherever you are in your intention right now, whether you're bombing down a mountain on your skis in the fresh powder snow with the cool wind kissing your cheek, or if you're at a family picnic, marveling at the glowing faces you see before you and the thriving of your children and grandchildren, or if you're out driving around on a hot summer's day with the top down and the wind in your hair, wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your reality right now, stop and just look at all the beauty around you. Drink it in. Drink it in. Experience this light, this love energy that's completely bathing you at all times. Receive it. You are so worthy of this reality that you're creating. And thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath on this beautiful world. Thank you for this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all the beauty. Thank you for my emotions guiding me in this lifetime. And thank you for my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to take our realities that we've just intended now, and we're going to build them as an energy ball in our centers, in the heart, the solar plexus, the dantian. I want you to build it up like a big energy ball. Build it, make it crackle with life, and then soak it. Completely soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt in your reality. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life, fill yourself back up, replenish yourself with love and energy and light. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes, come back into your body proper. When you're ready, open your eyes, come back into the room. I want you to just gauge how you're feeling right now in your body, in your emotions. Know that you can come back and recreate this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we practice, so that we can do it as easily as that. And eventually, we don't even have to put any effort into it. We just become walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with what we really are, this light, this love, creating the reality of our choosing around us. So powerful. Exponentially so when we put our intentions like this together. So thank you for joining me. Whether it's live or recorded, it's all good, it all works. Have an amazing rest of your evening, and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow morning for the next intention.